happening in town. Now, you've probably seen her work, even if you don't know her name, from colorful murals across Columbia to now making her mark inside one of the area's busiest spaces. Columbiana Mall. Local artist Isa Charles is turning public spaces into community storytelling after mall leaders say they noticed her work popping up around the city. Now, her art not only brings beauty to everyday places, but it also highlights local talent and creates a sense of pride right here at home. And this morning, I am sitting down with her to talk all about her journey and what it means to see her artwork reflected in the community. Isa, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
It's truly an honor. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we were just talking. Kind of just tell me, how'd you get into, or how did you know you were the artist that you are now?
I will say since a kid, art was like self-therapy for me. It was something that brought me joy. And as I got through school, I liked art so much I would draw on my tests and everything. And my teachers would be like, you got to retake your test, but we're going to buy this. Like,
Wow.
It brings us joy. And to that point, I was like, if the joy that this art was bringing me, I could also reflect that in other people's lives. Why not do this professionally? So by the time I was a senior in high school, I was selling artwork to the students, the teachers.
Nice.
I had art and murals all over the schools. My principal actually had me do my first ever mural at Westwood High School. So the mural in the gym is the first mural I ever designed.
Nice.
And I went to Louisiana for 3 years where I wanted to just cultivate art because it's like the art city of the world. And when I was down there, I ended up going to Essence Festival and selling out of all my artwork.
Wow.
I was painting Mardi Gras floats. I was a cake decorator. Like, I was doing everything. And I got to a point where I was being so successful. I was like, why not go back to my city that bled into me and gave me the opportunities to be the artist that I am? So I am here and decided to start painting the town. I have murals everywhere, in schools, in places you can visit, on the street, everywhere. And it's just a way to just inspire the next generations. Let us be proud to be Carolinians, because people don't realize how much talent is here, because a lot of people leave. I'd rather stay here and then get people to fly me out to do work other places.
Got you.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about your most recent mural that you've done in Columbiana Mall. Kind of just tell me, how did you get the chance to do that, and what was the inspiration behind it?
Okay, so I actually had an email sent to me from the mall, and it was the owners and a third-party company that was helping them gather all the information from me. And they were like, we've seen all your work around the city. We know you can do it. Would you like to do this mural? At first, I was like, I'll see what my schedule looks like, but I definitely want this job. The only hesitation I had was, for the mural, it's 2 sides of the food court. They only gave me 1 week to complete it. And the reason why they did that is because I am known as a fast artist, like a fast muralist. I can get murals knocked out in a day. So it was a lot of work. I worked 12-hour shifts.
Wow.
Like, I'd go in at 8 at night and be done by 8 in the morning every day. And that was during the snowstorm we had just had. So it was it just showed me how far I can go. It was just showing the blessing that God gave me, how far he could take me even when I didn't think I could do it. And it was truly a blessing to be able to have a project like this.
So I want to talk about doing that in Columbiana Mall. What would you say was the most frustrating part about doing that? Because like you said, you had a week to do it, so obviously time is no issue for you.
Yeah.
So kind of just tell me, when you're going through painting the murals, what becomes like difficult for you?
I would say even with every mural, it's not just this one in particular, but with a short timeline, you have to please your client. It's not about me as an artist being happy with my work. If they see something, I have to wake up and look and say, oh, when I go into work today, I need to fix those things. So by the time the week's over, they're happy with what I've created, because it's not just me. I'm trying to represent Columbiana Mall. And I really love what they did, because they wanted to showcase all that Columbia is. One side is the skyline, and the other side is all the things that you can do around Columbia that makes us so special. So it was a feat that I was grateful for. I knew it was hard, but I got through it.
We obviously, as we're seeing up there, we got it done. So
Yes.
Tell me, walking into not only Columbiana Mall, but just anywhere, and seeing your artwork there and knowing that it will be there for years to come, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm leaving my mark. I hear a lot from people around the city, like, it's Black History Month, you're like making history for the future. And that to me is like, I never thought about that. I just think about like everyone who gets to see it. Because when I walk past murals, sometimes people don't know it was me that created it. And I might see a kid say, oh, that looks like me, or that looks like John, or they just they feel at one with their city. I like to be a visual voice, and being able to do that for a city I grew up in is just such an honor to be able to do something like that.
Gotcha. And what would you say is your favorite mural that you've drawn to date?
Oh, that is really hard.
It's almost like your children. You can't pick a favorite one out of all of them.
Yes, I would say my favorite mural is the first mural I got here. When I came back, I had submitted my artwork to the state fair, and Elise Parton, the mayor of Casey, she reached out to me and said, hey, I love this piece you did of this little girl. Could you do this in a mural form in Casey? So I have a mural called Casey Wonders. It's a little girl just looking up at the sky, and it's just all the historical landmarks of Casey in her hair. It's at 2018 State Street, and that was an amazing opportunity because after that, I just had work coming in after
flowing
that.
In.
So,
we
yeah.
love that. We love getting a good coin now.
Yes.
So kind of just tell me, when you paint these murals, what are you hoping the next generation gets out of it when they see it?
What I want from the next generation, especially kids here, I want them to know that you can do whatever you want. You just have to have the mentality for it. You saying that you're going to do it, you're already halfway there. And I want to show them, me being younger, me doing this for so long, they have a blueprint. Because when I was in school, I didn't have a blueprint. So I always like to be the example I didn't see instead of complaining it wasn't there. So being able to be that for the next generation of kids so they know, well, she's doing it, I could do it too. She's right down the street from where I lived. I can do this. And when I get in front of them and get the opportunity to talk to them, I can tell them that. I can encourage them. So me being able to do stuff like this and also just bringing positivity and light in rooms, that's why I do this.
Absolutely. And what would you say is your goal for 2026? Is there a place that a city or an area where you would like to see your artwork just plastered everywhere?
I really don't have an idea of where I would want it. I've actually been branching out though to do more things like outside of walls, so like cars and buses and all kind of stuff.
Wow.
Going into other medias and also doing more art shows. Like I'm going to be on a cruise February 20th through 23rd with SWV and yes,
Can I go?
all of them have me going to sell my work, so I get to just branch out more and just put South Carolina on the map even further. So.
Absolutely. And when you do these things or you go to these different places to paint your murals, is it just a one-band show, or do you have a team that you bring with you? Or
one band show.
Wow.
Yes, people are always asking, how are you able to do this so fast? I'm like, I have ADHD, so I can put it into my work. So yeah.
That's amazing. So if folks are watching this morning and they've seen your work, but they don't know how to get in contact with you, social media, emails, how can they find you?
All handles, Aja_Monet is my Instagram. Everything else, but I'm usually on Instagram. You can also contact me through my email, which is ija.monet@gmail.com. So yeah, that's usually most people's point of contact.
Gotcha. And when folks see your work, what's the feedback that you get?
When people see my work, I've had such a mixed bag, but mainly it's crying. It's just, wow, kids just jumping up and down, dancing and running in circles. Like, it brings joy, and that's all I ask for, because with the world that we see where there's so many emotions, I just want to bring something positive, and our city deserves that. Everywhere deserves that, but when people come to visit here or people who live here, no matter what your day is going through, you can look up and be like, wow, I feel great now.
Absolutely. And when you get that feedback from folks, maybe the tears of joy,
Yeah.
the inspiration, how does that make you feel? What are you thinking?
It shows me that this is bigger than me, because I love to create. I love to do stuff for fun, for others, but knowing that I'm affecting people's lives in ways that I may not ever know, that feels wonderful. It's a blessing to even be able to do that. And I feel like Like my grandfather always told me, when you use God's gift, He will lead the way.
Amen.
And the places that I've been brought, I never thought that art could take me. So I just keep doing this. I keep inspiring, because even if I touch one person in a positive light, that I did my job.
And are you ever in awe when you, for the Columbiana Mall mural, because I saw in one of the videos that you sent me, you kind of went through the doors and just went, painting all the way around. So are you ever in awe, like, man, this is really my work?
Right. For me, especially murals, you're up on a wall. So you only can see the details you're doing at that moment. So when I get back and come back, it's like looking at a puzzle when you're putting it together. Like, wow, this is actually pretty freaking cool. So I shock myself when I'm creating.
And the steps, because I saw in one of the videos that you sent, there was like an outline before you start coloring. Kind of walk me through the process of how you just go from scratch, a bare white wall, to the masterpiece. How do you put all that into line?
So when I meet with my clients, I always go to the space and I take a picture of the wall that I'm going to be working on. And I go home and I sketch out the design right off of the picture. So not only do they know what it's going to look like when I'm done, but also I can use that as my blueprint for when I start. Just like how you grid in a coloring book, those little square panels, you feel it, I do the same process when I'm putting a sketch up. After that, I color block, just color everything in. Don't worry about details. Just color it in, and then after that, I can just go back in like, oh, I want blue here, I want yellow here, I want green here. And I just back up, and once I feel comfortable with it, I'm done.
Man, you have such an incredible talent. I'm sitting here looking at this video now. Like, I've seen it before, but I'm just like, wow, that is truly amazing. And I'm excited to know that I actually know the person who painted those murals on the walls at Columbiana Mall.
Yes.
So if you guys see those when you go to the mall, either today, tomorrow, this weekend, this is the artist. Again, tell people how they can get in touch with you on social media.
You can get in touch with me through Instagram, which is the most common way. That is IJA_Monet. And also, you can also just email me at ija.monet@gmail.com.
All right, Aja. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, sharing this incredible talent with us, and allowing us to share it with our viewers at home. So if you would like to see this entire interview, we're going to place it on our website at WLTX.com. And if you want to book her, hurry up, because it's going fast.
Yes, it is.
All right, we'll be right back after this break.